All right, let's move on to some other MMA news. Kevin Lee is returning at 175 pounds. He has a matchup already. It is Sean Brady. I forgot the date. I'm pretty sure it's on a fight night. And I think this is a perfect matchup for Kevin Lee. It's not a top 15 matchup, but it is a matchup that can get him a top 15 matchup if he wins it.
Yeah. Well, this is also a guy who's 14-0. Who's
So it's a big
undefeated
test.
as a mixed martial artist and is a very well-versed fighter.
Absolutely.
He can submit you. He can knock you out.
Absolutely.
He can beat you from anywhere. So this is going to be a very hard matchup for Kevin Lee. It's not. I'm not saying it's a fight he can't win. Don't get it twisted. But Sean Brady is a very top
up-and-coming
tier
guy.
Opponent, absolutely. In his last win was UFC 259 versus Jake Matthews. He submitted him arm triangle choke in the third round. So,
okay. Yeah.
he finishes guys too, man.
I'm excited for that fight. Yeah. I'm excited for that fight. That's a great matchup. I'm super glad that Kevin Lee is not coming back down to 155 pounds. Just the way, every time that man cuts weight to 155 pounds, he just looks like death on the scale. It looks like he almost passes out.
It doesn't look good.
170 pounds. I mean, obviously 165 is his division. Let's be real. It's 165, but 170 pounds, it's a middle ground. So I guess it'll do. Is Kevin Lee a competitive guy? Can he be a top 10 welterweight?
Whew, that's kind of a loaded question. Yes, I mean, because I see glimmers of greatness with Kevin Lee.
Yes.
I mean, look, remember that Gregor Gillespie knockout?
Fucking fantastic.
It was beautifully timed, beautifully placed. Kevin Lee has got the potential. Here's the thing. At 170 pounds, though, that's a whole different ballgame. Those are big boys. Now, obviously, we said that Kevin Lee looks like death when he goes and tries to weigh in at 155. So I guess we're gonna have to see, but there's no better matchup than Sean Brady here to see really where Kevin Lee stands in this welterweight division. That's me, man. I mean, what do you think? How do you think Kevin Lee does in this division?
I'm sorry. I just read what fucking Gideon said back to that guy in the chat. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, I definitely think he's competitive. I mean, there's a lot of guys in the top 10 I think he could be very competitive with. I mean, you got Jeff Hands of Steel Neal, Ling Ji Liang, Belal Muhammad. Oh, Sean Brady is ranked number 13 in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a big matchup for Kevin Lee. If he wins that, I mean, he's going to be clamoring for a Neil Magny, Jorge Masvidal, something like that. So I'm very, very, very excited for that matchup.